Good afternoon, and yet another sunny welcome to everybody watching from us all here at Emerald HQ. Today our guest of honour is this absolutely incredibly good looking Obsidian black Mercedes C250 Bluetec AMG Premium. Just over 64,000 miles on the clock. So let's get stuck in. It's a diesel car, so obviously you've got the diesel efficiency, which is around 60 miles per gallon, but you've also got the AMG power, 204 brake, 369 foot-pounds of torque, which gives you a 0 to 60 in a diesel, bear in mind, of around 7 seconds. Cheap tax of around £72 for 6 months and £130 for 12 months. For a car that looks this good, that is impressive. So let's get stuck in. The first thing you can see is how godly and how stealthy this thing looks. Having a road presence is one thing, looking like the Batmobile on steroids is another. Black on chrome, it just works so well together. So you've got that here on the sweeping pendant grille, you've got the chrome front splitter, Obsidian black paintwork, and you've got the LED high performance headlights. Just so you can see, that fleck is unbelievable in this light. You've also got your 15 multi-spoke diamond cut chrome and satin black alloy wheels with a white Mercedes-Benz caliper just sitting pretty behind. You've got your colour-coded door mirrors with your built-in indicators, and you've got nice flared side skirts just down the bottom to really give it that AMG styling, that real nice feel of a performance car. You've got your chrome window surrounds, you've got your chrome roof bars, and of course you've got everybody's favourite new option, the electronically operated panoramic sunroof. Like I say, the Obsidian black and the chrome alongside the gloss black door panels here, and you've also got limo black almost tinted privacy glass on the rear panels. It just gives it that real eye-catching appearance. A lot of people think black cars are quite boring, but this really does stand out. You've got the chrome and the black colourway again echoed on here with the badges. You've also got it down here on the rear diffuser and the tailpipes with a gloss honeycombe grille just there. So the boot, it's electrically operated, and you get an absolute shed load of room inside, which is quite good because normally if you were buying this car you would buy it for the use of family or business or going away. You've got a nice mat here, and then lifting that up you've got your slime kit and other parts that you need. So we'll shut that down with that button there. Moving back round, you've got the LED rear tail lights just here. Nice flush straight lines across all the bodywork. Obsidian black looking absolutely fantastic in this light. You've got rear parking sensors, you've also got front parking sensors, and you've also got the chrome door handles here. Now moving on to the interior, you can really see that Mercedes-Benz dedication to detail is prevalent throughout. Really nice spacious rear seats, and moving inside from the passenger seat, look at that for a breathtaking view. A really, really nice, spacious, luxurious, comfortable place to be. So, without doing too much of the inside, we'll now head on in and take a look in greater detail and show you some of the standout features that this Mercedes possesses. Starting off here, you've got the fantastic Artico man-made black leather. Really nice, really comfortable, great for long distances, keeps the driver in secure with the bolsters just here, and you've also got the contrast grey stitching just along the edge, echoing that black and grey or chrome effect. Moving on to the wheel itself, it's flat bottom, it's half perforated leather, and it just looks fantastic. It really does set this cabin aside. The things about Mercedes that you instantly recognise now, you feel the essence that the brand is associated with. It's comfortable, it's refined, it's luxurious. I mean, you've got everything. The seats are heated, you've got electrical adjustable mirrors, you've got electronically operated memory seats, and down here you've got the brushed aluminium inlays here with your heated seat control. You've got electric windows, child lock, heated mirrors, deadlock there. And you're down here, you've got remote boot release. You've also got your silver illuminated door sill here. And you've got lumbar support just here on the chair. So down here, we've got the headlight settings, auto, and you've got the contrast settings here for your instrument cluster. Push button start. Again, chrome and black is echoed throughout this. Chrome air vents. Multifunction wheel is also finished in chrome. On the functions themselves, you have the home menu, which controls the instrument cluster. You also have the buttons here to change the menu, OK, voice control off, and the back button for the menu. You also have Bluetooth telephone, voice control, and volume control as well. The instrument cluster, well, it's what you come to expect from Mercedes. Sporty base, nice contrast, cool font. Just gives you that feel that you're in a bit more of a race car than a dirty old diesel. You've of course got paddle shift on either side for optimum driving. And please do not get this confused with the lights or the indicators or the wipers. This is your gear stick. If you do press that when driving, your car will not be very pleased. Again, please do not get this confused with anything else other than what it is intended. Moving around, you've got your gloss black insert in the centre console, again with chrome accents, chrome styling and a little bit of detail all the way down to your, as I would call it, BMW iDrive controller. This here is a touchpad which you can write with like so. Why you would do that, I don't know, but some people find it a lot easier. You can also scroll across using that if you don't wish to use the button here. This here, agility. Why they've called it agility, I'm not quite sure, but it is actually drive select mode. So you have 5 options: Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and Individual. Each one of those you can user define, and you can find out more in greater detail shortly. You have parking sensors off, auto stop start, volume, and that will turn off your media control system. Here you've got navigation, which is a Garmin SD card, and that is located just here, down here. Just within there is where your SD card sits, and that will control your sat nav. You have radio, you have DAB, FM and AM, and you also have the option for Bluetooth, which is media streaming, so on and so on. You've got air conditioning, which on a day like today is absolutely essential, because I can assure you it is very hot within this car. System itself is nice. I do apologise if you get lines come up on here. It's not the car, it is just the way my phone interacts with it. While that's activating, we'll show you the instrument cluster. So this menu button here, if you click on home, that will bring up all the options you have. Trip, navigation, radio, media, telephone, assistance graphic, which if you click on there, that will bring up an open road. So if you are departing in lanes, or if you have set yourself a goal, it will tell you in yards or meters how far the next obstacle is. You've also got your service history, which on here is tyre pressure and assist plus. That will tell you that the next A4 service is due in 354 days. Moving down, you also have settings in which you can change assistance, instrument cluster, vehicle or factory settings. For us, we're just going to keep it simple and we're going to keep it on the normal one. So on here, as you can see, this is your satellite navigation. If you click onto the map, that's probably the easiest one. You can tell instantly it is Garmin powered, but it is a really good, effective map. It's a great little piece of kit. So, if we go out of this, we'll go into the radio mode on the home screen. And here, if you click on there, that will bring up FM and DAB, AM, internet radio, and other information. For now, we'll keep it just on the FM and AM. Moving up, you've got media. So obviously, if you have your Bluetooth player, you can stream Spotify and other sort of apps of that nature through the system. Telephone, quite simple, it's your Bluetooth telephone. Vehicle, you can change some settings. So agility select, which we touched on just recently, is your driving mode. So you can change your driving, your steering, your auto stop start and your climate control, all which will have an effect on the way that you drive. You can have consumption, and that will bring up your miles per gallon and how blue or how green, depending on which way you say it, you have been driving your vehicle. System settings, quite self-explanatory. Rear view camera being the first big one on the menu you see. As soon as you put it into rear, it will activate itself. Bluetooth and volume adjust. So if I do click on the agility setting here, you will be able to see that that brings on Eco is comfort and Eco air conditioning with an Eco engine. We also on here have comfort, we have sport, and we have Sport Plus. Now Sport Plus will take off the traction control, just gives you a bit more of a sporty feel. An individual, you are able to go into the menu and set it yourself. So for me, I would have comfort steering because I'm quite a gentleman when it comes to these cars. Sporty engine, auto stop start on, and Eco on the air conditioning. You have AMG floor mats just down here, which is a really nice addition. And you have plenty of room in the back for a family. The main thing in here, what we touched upon earlier, is the panoramic sunroof. Just gives you lots of natural air and natural light in an otherwise quite dark car with how it's been styled. That is operated from this button just here. If you hold it forward, that will then close itself. And so the car itself's just over 64,000 mile, diesel, great for economy. You're going to be looking around 60 miles per gallon on this as a rough guide for fuel consumption. Obviously if you like it in sport or sport plus mode and you've got a bit of a heavier right foot than I have, then that is going to drastically decrease. But the car itself, every car at Emerald is put through our 128 point check prior to retailing, just so you as a potential new owner have the utmost reassurance and confidence when purchasing and dealing with ourselves. You have drive select mode, or on a Mercedes it's called agility, and the modes you can choose from are Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus and Individual. They're all quite self-explanatory. Sport Plus takes the rear wheel traction control off, so if you did want to get this big loving dad bus out, you can get that back end out round the corners or the islands if you really wish to have a great driving experience. But be aware, it's a heavy car. If you do want to do that, you've got to know how to handle it. Individual, basically you can set up your own geometrics as such, your own persona, your own connection with a car. You can have Sport Plus steering, traction control on, nice engine sound, and just little bits like that. You set it up and configure it to how you would want your car. The car itself, we're currently sitting at 60 miles an hour, so I will let go of the wheel now. And as you can see, there's no adverse camber, there's no pulling to the left, no pulling to the right. It drives nice and straight and true. There's no skipping between the gears. As you can tell, it's seamless, effortless, really nice transitions up on this. And this is a 6-speed gearbox. We're currently in 5th, and that's 6th. If I drop it, that's now 4th, 3rd, 2nd. You would never know that I've changed gear in them. There's no noise from the back, there's no trouble. If I begin to brake now, we're currently at 50. I brake now, 40, 30, 20. As you can tell, there's no brake judder, no delay in stopping, nice, controlled, smooth braking. Again, everything you would expect from a Mercedes. They don't mess around when they make cars, and there's a reason that they're one of the top brands when it comes to luxury and comfort within their vehicles. So I'll use the paddles again now just to demonstrate. We're now in manual 1. Now I'm in full control of the gear changes here now. So if I wanted, I can rev it higher and then change. If I don't like it again, back into D, and that will do it directly for you. So the steering, no judders, no knocks, no bangs, nothing on the dampeners. There's nothing at all that this car should have you concerned about. As I say, our techs are very well trained, they're very well experienced with many years in their field, and a lot of them are luxury, performance and modified car enthusiasts themselves, so you can rest assured in the knowledge that it is true professionals that are working on your car. I'll go around this island in its entirety. I'll do a couple of circles just so you can see it at full lock. So full lock to the right here. No knocks, no bangs, no trouble, no messing, no wheel judder, and most importantly, it's not trying to throw you back onto the other side. We'll exit this island now. And again, take my hands off the wheel, that's at 30. Nice straight, direct lines, no pull to the left or the right. I mean, this Mercedes literally would tick every box if you were speccing one from new. It's efficient, it's comfortable, it's got the pull and it's got the grunt when you need it to have. It's a premium cabin, it's well designed and it's really well specified. It's ideal for motorway cruising, obviously if you've got a long commute, for families, or somebody that just wants something for the weekend that they are going to do long journeys in to obviously make that DPF earn its keep. If you do drive a diesel, it's important that if you only do short journeys, you do take it on a long run at least once every weekend. But that pretty much sums up my thoughts on this car. If I myself was in the market for a wagon that could tick every box, ideally comfort, luxury, premium cabin, all the optional extras and driver convenience, and packs a bit of a punch, this would definitely be my option. It's got the efficiency that means low running costs, enable you to have a better car for less money. And let's be fair, is that not why we all want to look for cars? I thank you very much for watching this, and if you do like this car or you are interested in any of our other stock, I would strongly suggest that you take a look at us on social media. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, and that's where all our newest stock drops first. Other than that, we do have a YouTube show that we've recently started putting out that has been greatly received by car enthusiasts and just people who like good old-fashioned entertainment. That's on YouTube on the Emerald House of Cars channel. Every Sunday a new episode drops at 6 o'clock. We'd love to see you there, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on this video, and if you would like to get in touch and register any interest on this specific C250 AMG Premium. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.